me with every fucking shot, bro. That's the fucking way you doing that fucking much damage, man.
Búscalo, dos black one.
Watch behind you.
Yep.
That LMG. Nah, you see that shit? It's like, look, I don't care. I gotta reload. Clip it.
And watch, y'all niggas will really pick the fuck up the game. Nigga, fuck that hard, bro. Home. Behind you. Focus him. You got best of 50 dead.
Bro, you ain't gonna kill me, bro. It's your boy Azazel Gaming Room, and welcome back to Azazel Gaming Room. And today we are back to showcase a PvP LMG build video. I know y'all been knowing these pestilence, these iron lungs. I know these LMGs has been going very crazy in the dark zone, but today I'm gonna show you mines, and trust me, this joint has been killing it. I'm gonna show some PvP clips in the beginning, so stay locked and loaded. Trust me, let's just get straight to it. We're gonna start with the specialization while we're here, right? So let's start with the specialization. Trust me, we already know what this is, but for the new players that's coming in, firewall, you know, everybody knows in PvP this is the best of the best. It got one of the strongest kits, you know. Specifically, I would do this video in the base operation. I just wanted to change it up a little bit, but you specifically want to just put on, you know, LMG damage on all your specializations. Whatever specialization that you want to use, just throw LMG damage on. In my case, I just use the firewall because again, it's the strongest and has the strongest kit. So yeah, that's why I chose this. We're already about to start with the two LMGs. The first LMG is the Big Pestilence, which is making a legendary comeback after all these years. This is what's terrorizing DZ right now. But we got the Pestilence and we have the Black Friday. So let's talk about the Pestilence real quick, right? Let's talk about why this gun is going crazy. We already kind of know what's been going on, but this gun has been taking over the dark zone. So as you see, well, 111k base damage, right? RPM is out the roof, but the reason why it's hitting that hard is for the exotic holster. But like I said, we're not gonna get to that. We're gonna make our way there because it's going to keep fluctuation. So I'm gonna tell you that right now. So we're gonna keep going up and down. So if you look at it right here, it's gonna look different. It's gonna keep changing, but it's because of the holster. But that's what we're gonna get to. Just stay with me right real quick. So as we see, we got the Pestilence. It got damage to armor, its expertise to 16%. And if you don't know what the Pestilence do, it gives you a plague of the outcast. Basically all you do is hit, you see right there, hits apply a debuff, and it just gives you a Pestilence tick. That's basically all you need to know. Basically, the more weapon damage you spec into, the more damage these ticks are going to be. So the Pestilence works better when you have more reds than it is more blues. That's why you see I'm at 1.5 million armor right there. But again, we're going to get there, but let's just proceed more forward. You see we got the mods, the rate of fire, stability, accuracy. You really can't change these on this gun, but yeah, it doesn't come with crit mods, cool, but trust me, this joint still whacks people down, you know what I'm saying? Especially this LMG we're about to get to next, the Black Friday. If you want to obtain this, I believe this is a DZ exclusive, and as you see, this hits for 121.70k base damage. Again, these numbers are going to fluctuate because of the holster, so stay with me. I put 15% weapon damage on it, max LMG damage. You see everything maxed out, damage to armor, everything there. But the reason why this gun hits like a mother effer, it got perfectly unhinged. Grants 22% weapon damage for the cost of -25 stability and -25% accuracy. That's the downfall of it, but you could rebuild all of that if you put accuracy mods. As you see, this is what I did. I put accuracy mods to rebuild it, And I believe, yeah, I only put one, and everything else I just got crit damage under barrel, which this comes specifically for the firewall, 15%. Of course, you definitely can't go wrong with that. Crit damage on the muzzle, and of course we have a crit damage on the magazine. I mean, you could go with whatever you want. You actually could put the stability mag to make up for the lack of the stability as Natalia if you want to, but to be honest, just float with however you want. It don't really matter what you go for. You can actually go for more in the rounds if you want to, but I just rather go for more crit damage because I wanted to hit. But that is the key. That's how I built mines. I'm losing stability and accuracy, but I'm making it up for putting it back on my mods on the gun so I could basically get back. And the reason why we're doing that, because when I shoot, or should I say when I ADS, I want that reticle to get as tiny, and the more accuracy you have, the more tiny it gets. So for example, I'm gonna shoot, and you see how tiny it goes, right? Now let's shoot the pestilence. See, the pestilence takes a little bit longer, but that's why I want max. I won't say I want max, but that's why I want more accuracy, because I want my bullets to actually hit off rip once I get into a fight. So that's why we went with that. Pistol, again, doesn't really matter. You use whatever you want for the whatever pistol you want, because that don't really do anything. But we're gonna start with the chill out mask. If you want to farm one of these now, you can farm this right now for the holiday event. For the loot goblin, he has a chance to drop all these name chill out masks, Okaro, them type of stuff. I advise you to farm chill out masks only, because these masks is definitely clutch, and this is why specifically why I'm telling you to get one. So I'm going with a chill out mask because I get extra mod slots. So what we did was, see, we got the 5% total armor. So what I did was I basically wanted to change the armor to a weapon damage. Again, the more weapon damage, the more of these pestilentics hit. So this is the motive of the whole build. You see I have crit chance, crit hit damage, another crit hit damage on it. Bam, right? So we got to put a mask. We go with the Cesta backpack. You don't specifically got to go with a Cesta backpack. This is a unicorn piece, but this is the same backpack I use for a lot of my builds, but I'm using this to make up the lack of crit chance for LMGs. So this definitely comes in clutch. As you see, it comes with 8% critical hit chance. Like I said, it's a unicorn piece. I changed the weapon core to a blue. Crit damage, crit chance, AD rush. You know, everybody know that's the best of the best in PvP. So ain't no way you gonna beat it. We got a Grupo chest piece. Again, another unicorn piece again, which is very hard to get. But once you get it, hey, it works like a charm. This got crit hit damage, 13%. Again, it normally rolls with a 15%. Slap that off, doing 170k armor. And we got crit hit damage again, crit hit chance, and unbreakable, which is the meta. You already know. I hate that you gotta rock unbreakable and AD. I can't wait for the day they nerf it so we can rock different talents. But hey, until then, that's what you go to use. Of course, we got to go with the contractor gloves. Why not? It's the best of the best for LMGs. LMG damage, of course, damage to armor, crit hit chance, you know, all red, you know, it's the best. And the reason why we're going with a Uzina piece, because it gives you 5% total armor and critical hit damage or critical hit chance. But the reason why we're going with this is because I'm getting 5% armor from here and another 5% armor from here. So I'm giving 10%. And the reason why I'm actually making that up is because usually this rolls with a blue, like I said, but I took it off. So I'm making up more weapon damage to stay at the 1.5. If you get what I'm saying. So, and I know you might think, oh, why don't you just throw in a Walker and Harris piece there? It's really not going to do as much. That's the way how I used to have it. This way hits harder. If I throw in the Walker and Harris, I'm going to be at 1.6, you know, which I'm going to drop down a little bit, more weapon damage. I'd rather have a full 15% weapon damage than to have 5%. I don't know if I have the piece with me right now, but Walker and Harris gives you 5%, so I'd rather have, again, a full 15% than 5%, and that's why we're hitting for this high right here. Again, it's going to fluctuate because of the holster. We're going to get there. Well, we're going to get there right now, to be exact. So this is the greedy of the whole build right here, this exotic holster. You could get this right now in the tier system. I believe you have to be 39 to unlock this, but this holster is probably the best holster in the game. Now, if you don't know what to do, we're just going to make it short and simple. Basically, swapping from guns. So basically, when you swap, you basically have 20% rate of fire, 20% weapon damage. You swap again, you basically have 50% mag size and 50% reload speed. Obviously in the dark zone it's nerfed a little bit. Let me show you the PvP stats. Let me see. So normalized, boom. So that's how it is in the dark zone. 10% rate of fire, 10% weapon damage, 25% magazine. You could really, trust me, it still hits like a truck, and it comes in handy because you never have to reload your LMGs. And it's kind of bad that I have 0 ammo. I don't understand how, because you saw me just sitting here. But the greedy of the build is, if you see in the clips that I'm gonna put in the beginning, is that I never have to reload, bro. I could keep shooting, I could swap. You know, we all know LMGs take a long time to like reload to get back into the fight, but that is the best part about this build. You see in the clips of me reloading, in the clips I never have to reload. I'm just swapping and the gun is reloading by itself. So that's why this works perfectly for LMGs, and mainly good for shotguns as well. I got a build for that, it's coming up too, but LMGs, it works the best. So I'm telling you, slap this holster on. This is probably the king of the whole build. This is why this build hits the way it do. And the RPM, you see the RPM again, is going to fluctuate, but the RPM, you see, you get more RPM, you get more weapon damage. Like I said, the more weapon damage the pestilence get, the more stronger the pestilence ticks are. Do not forget that. So let's go with the skills. A defender drone. You can't use shields but LMGs, so that's impossible, but you can use a defender drone, or you can use any other skill or decoy. I just use a defender drone like always, and a post, because again, I like to just post in the area, and that's what I love to do, to just see where my next opponent is at and what's the next move. So that's where we go. Now you want to look at the stats, straight to it. Like how I said, pestilence, 54 crit chance, which is pretty good, right? 142 crit damage, which is pretty good as well. You see what I'm saying? And it comes, yeah, remember, the pestilence don't come with crit damage and crit chance mods. So the fact that we getting this high for a pestilence is good. And for this gun is even better. The Black Friday, we got 54% crit chance, which is the same as the pestilence, and 177 crit hit damage. Again, if you want that raw damage, you switch to this. If you just want the strong pestilence ticks, you go to that. You go to the pestilence. You could actually go back to forth if you know how to play with it. But let's go down here real quick. You see how I lost accuracy, but if I threw an accuracy mod on, you see I'm back at 23. You see I'm at -7 stability, but it doesn't really matter. But if I want to, I could go in the mag, like how I said here. I could go right here in the mag, and I could put a stability on. Boom. And let's say we did that, right? And then we go back here, and look, bam. Now we got 23 stability, 23 accuracy. Yeah, we lost some crit damage, but guess what? Now we basically have unhinged without having any negatives on unhinged. You see what I'm saying? So, hey, trust me, this build rocks. I'm telling you, I've been playing with it ever since this holster, or should I say this seasons came out, and trust me, this is probably one of my go-to builds, especially with a healer. It definitely smacks. It sucks that I really can't show y'all the ammo right now, because I didn't really know that I was gonna run out of ammo from just sitting here. But like, again, I got clips in the beginning, PvP clips. Stay tuned. Trust me, this is only one variant of this build. I'm just starting off with this. Hey, trust me, and lay it down. But other than that, it's your boy Azazel Gaming Room, and I'll catch y'all in my next video. Trust me, like, comment, subscribe, post notifications. I'll catch y'all. Peace.